Oklahoma City Thunder and the Philadelphia 76ers. Hi, everyone. We're happy to have you with us for this edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. Kevin Harlan with you, joined by Doris Burke, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge reporting courtside.
And check out Embiid's athleticism. Just because he's big doesn't mean he can't move.
To the inside. And the dunk by Holmgren.
Man, he sure can get off the floor.
He's one of the best in the business, absolutely. And Chet Holmgren's been a great player from day one, Doris. What do you like most about his game?
I don't know which aspect to pick. This guy is a great rim protector. He can shoot the basketball from three-point territory and with great range from three. But maybe my favorite aspect is the competitive toughness he brings on a nightly basis.
And Embiid gets it to go.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Pass to Holmgren. Back to Hartenstein. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And Philadelphia grabs the miss.
Listen, he knows he should have made that shot. We'll see if they can work it back to him in that same area.
Using those sight lines to find an open guy, and be always ready to deliver.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Oubre. Outside for George. Maxey with it. Lets it go with a three. Connects from three-point range.
Take your focus off Maxey for 1 second, and he will let it fly from out there.
Looking to end the run. And there's the nice layup by Hartenstein.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Pass to Embiid. Shoots shoots from 12. That one off the back iron and out. Thunder trailing by 3. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. Hartenstein can't get it to go.
Well, we love his ability to attack the rim. He just loses a little bit of focus and misses the chippy.
And so here is Oklahoma City. Well, the ascension of Jalen Williams, Doris, has been swift and very fun to watch.
Oh, absolutely, Kevin. He became very quickly in his second season a number 2 option and, frankly, borderline 1A option. And it's not just his offensive game, Kevin. This guy has become a stout defender. He's got the perfect NBA frame, and he fits in personality-wise.
And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Kevin, Lou Dort makes his bones at the defensive end. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander says, I always try to test myself against him in practice because he's the best of the best. Coach Mark Daigneault said, I look at him more like he's an artist. We can shift him anywhere. There's no one he can't guard. Kevin?
David, he is a beast. Wow. Thank you for the report. And Embiid, no good on that one.
And you know, guys, with Embiid on the floor, it's not just about his individual play. He changes everything for everyone on that team. That's how dominant he is. It's not just statistics. His presence alone propels them.
And Nick Nurse, Greg, the 26th head coach in 76ers franchise history.
And Kevin, known for his creativity and that outside-the-box thinking, I think it's a good fit with this forward-thinking front office.
Here's Grimes. Still scoreless. Yabusele. Outside, George. Here's the screen. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
You've got to be in Paul George's shooting space in order to make him uncomfortable. You give him anything easy, look out.
.137 left in the first quarter. To the middle. Cuts off the pass. 4 on 3 as they bring it up. Holmgren with the steal. Outside Williams. On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Hartenstein. And the dunk by Hartenstein.
Now, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has such great synergy with his teammates.
Oubre on the wing. And it's off from
Hey, you got
three-point
foul.
range. Thunder trailing by 5. Pass to Holmgren. That one is good from Hartenstein. Hartenstein's got 6.
And running offense through Holmgren, great court awareness and really unselfish.
And here's George for 3. They get it back. Gilgeous-Alexander with the steal. And the Thunder pushing it up now. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Pass to Hartenstein. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Now Holmgren. He's looking for Hartenstein and finds him. Misses from short range. Here's George. From down in the low post, it goes. He's got 7. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Philadelphia ahead, up 5. Stay with us as we get set to bring you the second quarter right after. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And looking at what we've seen from the 76ers, what do you guys think?
Well, one way to generate more offense, pound the offensive glass. That was the difference in the first.
I love the determination. They want to go after every rebound out there and overwhelming to the opposition right now.
Hartenstein can't get it to go. The 76ers leading by 5. Down low. Back to Embiid. Takes the 3. It's rebounded by Hartenstein. Pulls up. The quick look, no good that time. Now the 76ers on the break. Embiid with it. 6 points for him. Embiid the streak. It's tipped. 6 to shoot. Butler feeling out of it. Here's McCain. It's Chet Holmgren with the rebound.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
Right. He stays connected and great timing on the contest.
To the paint. Here's Yabusele. And the rejection by Holmgren. A minute and a half gone here in the second quarter. Gilgeous-Alexander. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a three-point play. That's on Justin Edwards. The Thunder shot 2 free throws, and they're 1 of 2 so far. One guy who now seems to be a perennial MVP candidate, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, Doris. He is rocketing up the charts.
He is, Kevin. There's no doubt about it. He can consistently put 30 on you like it's absolutely nothing. He gives you everything else as well, including incredible leadership and great teammate skills.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played so far. Ball's knocked loose. Williams with the steal. And it's all evened up.
Oh, nice job there from Holmgren. His guys appreciate when they're open, he gets them the ball.
Pass to Yabusele. Taken away by Williams. And here is Gilgeous-Alexander. And the dunk by Holmgren.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
Boy, in a tight game like this, that can change the whole tone. It helps your opponent get into a little bit of a rhythm.
They get it again. They need... Oh, wow! What a slam from Embiid!
And it's no secret that Embiid enjoys the spotlight. When he gets a chance to show off some, he seizes it.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. That one's rebounded by Embiid. And here are the 76ers now. Philadelphia moving the ball around. And it's out of bounds and last touch by Holmgren.
A split second late, but almost came up with a steal there.
Absolutely appreciate the effort, though. He really went after it. So close.
Quarter number 2, around 3 minutes gone by. Embiid. And he banks in the layup. Embiid's got 10 points.
And showcasing that overwhelming strength, Embiid is so skilled at finishing over the aggressive defense.
To the inside. Poked away. Dort left side. Gilgeous-Alexander surveying the D. 4 on the shot clock. To the middle. Holmgren. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him. You know, a trend that's been unmistakable, Greg, over the last few decades has been the number of positionless players.
Yeah, and I think that's a great thing, right? So many players now with diversity in their skill set, and there's no need to commit a player to a certain role just based on their size.
Tries again. As Embiid shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That one on Gilgeous-Alexander. And this will be his second and third shots at the line here.
Better than most centers from the line. Embiid exceptional with his hands.
Doris, do you think the Oklahoma City Thunder has the best young core in the NBA?
Well, they are absolutely loaded. With talent, Kevin. Not only that, they fit together. Now they've got a perennial MVP because Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has inserted himself into the best player in the game conversation and a rising star in Chet Holmgren. Look out.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout. Wants to regroup and go over the strategy. And here are the 76ers now. And they double up Maxey. Caruso with the steal. 4-on-3 break. .153 left now here in the second. Pass to Holmgren. Shot clock at 6. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. The shot by Williams, no good. The 76ers lead. Oubre with it. Gilgeous-Alexander covering. George, no good. Oh, and a fast break for Oklahoma City. They now take the lead. Williams has got his second bucket. We've seen the lead change hands quite a bit in this one.
And guys, I think each team knows they can win this game. Just a matter who can catch that momentum. And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Now here's Williams. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Misses for the 5th time this game, marking it 1 for 6. And now here's Oubre, fast break chance. Offensive rebound.
No idea why he's attempting so many outside shots. It's not his day, and he needs to either look to drive or get it to an open teammate.
Caruso, no good. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game. Inside. Pass to Grimes. Right side Maxey. Oubre, no one around him. Hits the 3-point bomb. Now it's a 4-point Philadelphia lead. Holmgren at the elbow. Now Williams shoots over Oubre. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. 76ers lead by 4. And we'll be back right after halftime to get the third quarter underway. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. And it's the Thunder with the ball, trailing by 4. Here we are sizing up GA Jalen Williams, and his shooting has got to be his biggest strength.
Absolutely. He's great at spacing the floor for his teammates with his catch and shoot abilities, but he's equally gifted shooting off the dribble.
Now the 76ers with it. Pass to George. Six on the shot clock. The 76ers need to get off a shot. Embiid inside the line. Beat the shot clock, but it's off the mark. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Hey, Kevin, even with an MVP and Joel Embiid, the Sixers can't be a one-man show. Embiid says, I watch a lot of games and I see what's working. Good basketball means cutting, moving, guys getting off the ball, and it's moving and not sticking. But you need the right guys to execute that system. And I think we've got the right guys. Kevin?
I know you and I agree they do, David. Thank you very much. Back to George. Holmgren with the steal. Comes up empty down low.
Boy, if you're going up against this guy in this close a range, you've got to defend with everything you've got. A tremendous job defensively.
Great teamwork, punctuated by a strong finish.
Going right to the rim, which is where you want transition opportunities to end.
Pass to Holmgren. And the dunk by Holmgren.
And attacking the rim. Holmgren making excellent use of that height inside.
Floats one. And Embiid lays it in. Embiid's got 13.
Well, that's a nice play. You've got to read the situation and go to your floater game when necessary.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Williams. Pass to Holmgren. Over Oubre. Oubre pulls it in. The 76ers leading by 6. Here's George. Down low. Here's Embiid. And the rejection by Holmgren. And out of bounds as the Thunder gain possession.
Number 28.
Well, we're into the third quarter. Just over 2.5 minutes played. Gilgeous-Alexander with it. Pass to Holmgren. Fires away from way outside. The shot's good. Gilgeous-Alexander making the play.
And I know everyone's thrilled to see Holmgren scoring so well. And this is the kind of effort that can carry on well throughout the year.
And what about the evolution of Tyrese Maxey? Greg, according to him, he's just getting started.
Well, Kevin, I'd have to agree. I mean, he's got some big shoes to fill with James Harden leaving, but each year this guy has just gotten better. And not only has he matched Harden's production in Philadelphia, I think he's exceeded it.
4 on the clock. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Makes it off the glass. Now just a 1-point Philadelphia lead.
It's very long, and SGA so effective around the hoop because of that length.
In the corner, it's Oubre. Caruso with the steal. A finish. And the dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander. Guys, what a back-and-forth game this has been.
And that's already resulted in 7 lead changes.
Knocked loose. It's stolen by Gilgeous-Alexander.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
There's 1:54 left to play in the third. Shot clock at 5. Double team on Gilgeous-Alexander. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation.
And you can tolerate gas like that sometimes, but in a close game, man, I tell you what, that really hurts.
The 76ers trail. Driving inside. And the rejection by Holmgren. And here is Caruso. Scoreless thus far. Knocks it loose. Pass to Maxey. From downtown. Can they get it? The 76ers again can't hit it.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
Now here's Holmgren. .46 seconds left here in the third quarter. 5 on the clock. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Over to the wing. Pass to Maxey. And the rejection by Holmgren.
Long 7-1 with that 7'6" wingspan. Holmgren can alter a block just about every shot in his vicinity.
Basket counts. Neither side has relented a bit in this back-and-forth affair.
And you can sense the energy in the building already as this game is starting to build towards having a terrific finish.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout here. He wants to talk to his guys. Seven seconds left in the third. In the corner, Wallace with it. Offline with his three. It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of three. 76ers on top. They're up by one. And don't go away. We'll be... We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. The 76ers lead. Here's Grimes. To the paint. Here's Oubre. It's rebounded by Hartenstein. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Hartenstein. Holmgren with it. And another one in the scoring column for him. He's 7 of 10 from the field.
And great job from Holmgren. I like when he shows confidence attacking inside.
Here's Grimes. No one near Maxey as he lets it fly. Drills it from outside. And the 76ers lead by 2. 1 minute now into this fourth quarter. And it's Hartenstein in the corner. Pass to Holmgren. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. And that one, good. Gilgeous-Alexander's got it all tied up now for Oklahoma City.
Yeah, teams will try to get physical with SGA, but make sure you understand that wiry frame is big-time strong.
And taking care of the ball has been a problem for them.
That's something they've got to fix. While the defense has been good, a lot of these turnovers have been unforced.
To the inside. There's Embiid. And Embiid throws it down.
Domination, plain and simple. Embiid isn't holding back and is giving the defense all he's got.
Back to Holmgren. The shot's good. Gilgeous-Alexander making the play. Holmgren's got 9 points now in just the second half. Now Embiid. Embiid punches it down.
And seeing a guy as big as Embiid being so fluid in terms of his movement, jaw-dropping.
And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for Oklahoma City. A 2-point game. Inside, Oubre with the steal. Pass to Embiid. And the rejection by Holmgren. And that's out of bounds. Philadelphia will retain possession. And the 76ers making a change here. For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Here's Yabusele. Buries the long-range jumper. Now it's a 5-point 76ers lead.
Confident and composed on the three-point shot at a critical juncture.
Pass to Holmgren. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Thunder will retain possession.
Oklahoma City ball. Substitution for your 76ers.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. third minute of action now gone here in the fourth. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. Second shot opportunity. And he sinks the layup. 12 points for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
SGA, that's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander to you. Big-time clutch delivery.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout here. Wants to make sure everybody's coordinated and intent. And Oklahoma City making a change here. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, guys, during the last break, here's what Mark Daigneault was telling his team. Now, he talked about keeping confidence. He said this game is close, but we know we're the better team. Now it's time to go out there and prove it. See if they can come back in this one, guys.
Thank you, David. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Rebound by Joel Embiid. The 76ers leading by 3. Outside, George. From past the arc. He scores his 5th field goal. He's taken 9 shots to get those 5.
Heavy incoming from beyond the arc, a key part of their initiative this entire fourth quarter.
It feels like they have worked their perimeter game to perfection. Swinging the ball, cashing in from the outside. What a performance.
Oubre with it. Williams picks him up. A shot by George. Wide open. No good on the triple. Thunder trailing by 6. Gilgeous-Alexander with it. It's Dort on the wing. Krills the three-pointer. Dort's got his first 3 points of the game.
That's a big-time bucket. Lou Dort has unshakable confidence.
1:22 left here in the fourth quarter. To Embiid. Outside, Maxey. Lock at 6. Oubre on the wing. Shoots over Gilgeous-Alexander. Oubre can't get it to go. And here is Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. There's 42 seconds left in the game.
And there is no back down in Joel Embiid. He is ready to rise to the occasion in the big moment.
To the right side. Holmgren wide open. It's good. And he has brought them to within 2 points.
And that one sends the bench into a frenzy.
I'll tell you, these guys have worked so hard together. Everyone pulling in the same direction. Beautiful to watch.
The critical possession right here.
Crowd on pins and needles, Kev.
Outside, Maxey. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Embiid. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And how about the poise from Embiid? Gets fouled, but stays with the shot and able to get that one in the air.
So he gets them both in a 4-point ball game.
Well, what a performer this guy is. Game is on the line. He stands up and delivers.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Count it! 7 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Embiid from outside. Off the mark. So it's Philadelphia taking the W in a close one here. What a show they put on here at home tonight.
I mean, these are those games that feel so great to win, and really, it's like a knife in the gut to lose. You gotta love being on edge of your seat and just wondering what's gonna happen. How is this thing gonna play out?
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast.
Trey Young, been had a J like Tay Tongue. Ballin' that, then tallin' that, she think I'm 8'1". I'm a hooper to be honest, truly a baller, baby. I'm like Luka, I'm like Giannis, so you could Hall of Fame me. I'm so far from JV, I'm Kobe, I'm Mamba, baby. I 24/8, do what it take, keep a full tank, all gas, no brakes. I'm throwing hundreds, look at how they ballin'. I know she love it, love the way I'm ballin'. Michael Jordan, party jumping, 3 in the morning.
Mamba in the garden.
I know she love it.
Girl, you see me ballin'.
I know she love it.
Girl, you see me ballin'.
Michael Jordan, party jumping, 3 in the morning.
Mamba in the garden.
I know she love it.
Girl, you see me.
I know she love it.
Girl, you see me.
Michael Jordan, party jumping, 3 in the morning.
Mamba in ballin'.
I know she love it.
Girl, you see me.
I know she love it.
Girl, you see me.
Michael Jordan, party jumping, 3 in the morning.
Mamba in ballin'.
I know she love it.
Girl, you see me ballin'.
Michael Jordan, party jumping, 3 in the morning.
It's a 9 to 5. Ain't got no time for you and I to get it right. It's Friday night. Where's the? Let's take it to another life. No time for patience. More time to just get started. Girl, why you need it? Why you going to Saturday? I'll be ready up again. Why you going to Saturday? I'll be ready up again. Lately I've been thinking maybe you and I should take a day and start to build a paradise. Feel it in your shoulders that the stakes is high. Let's take a little moment now to get it right. No time for patience.
Hi, everyone. I'm Brian Anderson alongside Clark Kellogg. And
It'll be the Mavericks off the tip. Here's Davis. And finished off by Davis.
I don't know what to do about that. Davis just powering it down.
Despite entering his 30s, Anthony Davis is not slowing down, Graham.
Yeah, B.A. And last year, AD put up the best rebounding numbers of his career. And his shooting percentage also very high. And just watching him, Davis is still an all-NBA caliber player, capable of taking over on both ends.
And so it's Dallas with it, following the score by Phoenix. And it's Washington missing. Durant with it. Irving picks him up. Outside Durant. Over Irving. He hits the back iron and sinks it.
Boy, that mid-range J from KD can put people to sleep, boy. Tough to guard him at all three levels.
Now here's Thompson. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation there on the defense. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. And he shows the focus there. Nails the tee. You know, Clark, watching Kyrie Irving, he still does things you just can't believe.
His ball handling ability is just remarkable. And his finishing ability surpasses his rush hour handle, and that's saying a ton. He can beat anybody off the dribble. He can make tough shots. He really is one of the elite scorers from the guard position in the history of the NBA. I don't think that's an overstatement. From the angles he finishes, the shots he can make, he's as elite as we've had in the league.
Now here's Booker. That shot off. Nice D from Gafford. Outside Davis. And it's Phoenix for the rebound.
Well, he's much better than that. Really no excuse for missing that lay-in.
Inside. Bold. Durant with the bucket. Durant's got his second basket of the game.
KD's aggressive streak coming out on that play. He can mix it up with the big guys when he needs to.
The three from Thompson gets the three ball to go.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
And here's Durant. He'll bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. Trailing by 2. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Pass to O'Neal. And that comes off the assist by Durant.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Outside Durant. And Gafford with the block. And here's the fast break. Throws it up high. The shot, no good.
Looking for the spectacular and coming up empty.
And you know, guys, always a tough catch on the lob. Placement and timing have to be close to perfect.
Now O'Neal to the paint. Here's Bowl. Outside O'Neal. No good on the triple. And so it's Dallas with it. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Well, Jason Kidd had a few moments to share with me. We talked about how he plans to contain Devin Booker. And Coach said, first, we've got to be on him at all times. And second, we can't let him get favorable matchups. He needs our best defenders on him. Trying to work over screens and stay on top of Booker. That's the name of the game here, guys.
Great work, Allie. Thanks. The Mavericks leading. And if you're looking for identifiable team mascots, Clark, some say the Mavericks champ, the horse, is near the top of the list.
Yeah, he does get after it. Also, the Mavs man. Dallas is rolling out a couple of iconic figures to keep that crowd on fire.
Dallas leading by 4. Thompson scanning the floor. Down low. Outside for Davis. No good with the triple. A minute 42 left in the first. To the middle. Here's Bol. And finished off by Bol.
It's really easy for Bol to throw it down. Man, I'm a little jealous, especially with these creaky knees that I've got. I don't even think I could dunk in my dreams.
He was gripping the rock on the weight of the slam.
No way he was going to get stripped on that one.
Better safe than sorry, right?
And Durant with the big finish.
Durant's a pleasure to watch moving in transition. So fluid and always under control.
Pass to Christie. Here's Marshall. Now here's Davis. Jacks up a three. Connects from downtown. Davis has got 9.
The ability of Davis to shoot from out there really does open the floor for him.
And that one's good by Durant.
He's a go-to guy for them because he's that consistent. Time and time again, he delivers.
And they recover it. Here's Davis. Excellent D there from O'Neal. If they play this right, they can go 2 for 1.
Yeah, they really have to work the clock right now.
Take it away. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. And these will be his second and third shots at the line here.
At the line for 2.
No good on the free throw. He hits the second from the line.
And, you know, for a big man, Anthony Davis has always been above average at the free throw line.
Pass to Booker. And that comes off the assist by Durant.
That's been the story of their offense so far. Getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Oh, it's blocked by Bol.
How are you even supposed to shoot over Bol? Insane win.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
Old school D right there. Just telling them no easy layups. It's as simple as that. And that's what you expect from them.
And it's tied up with that one.
Well, he's certainly been on target with the free throws. Such an advantage when your bigs can knock them down from the line.
Tie game and some big points being put on the board as we wrap up the first. And we'll get things started in the second quarter when we return. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. And when you consider how Dallas is doing, guys, your thoughts?
Attacking relentlessly, drawing fouls. They won that first quarter at the stripe.
Boy, I like the aggressive nature they're playing with here. Not playing soft at all. They're going right at it.
Pass to Lively. Here's Marshall. Takes the three. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one. Well, despite the effort to create super teams, the league has a lot of parity right now, Grant.
It really does, and I like it. It's not quite like the 80s Celtics and Lakers or the 90s Bulls, partly because of the salary cap. It's so hard to pay more than 2, maybe 3 stars at a time.
Booker surveying the D. 6 on the shot clock. The kick to Durant. The offensive rebound. Outside Booker. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. Well, Grant, if you talk about consistent top-level scores, Devin Booker is near the top of that list.
Yeah, and going back to the 17-18 season, Devin has averaged at least 25 points every year. Book can create his own shot and finish. It's hard finding guys who can do both. Unusual for him. He'd been in a groove from the line.
To the inside. Here's Bol. And the layup is good off the glass. Bol's got 6.
Few players are as tall as Bol, I think, which makes him a legitimate threat to score inside almost at will.
Grant, we all know how good Kyrie Irving is, but he's especially lethal in the fourth quarter.
And his clutch moments go far beyond his series winner in the 2016 finals. He thrives in high-pressure moments and has done so his whole career. It's not luck that he's so steady at the line. It's through repetition and hard work.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian, the Mavericks are looking to contend. Coach Jason Kidd said, we're trying to build a championship team, and it's not easy. Dallas has not talked about that for a long time. So to talk about that, it's pretty cool. To be able to build it takes time. We have the personnel. We have the team. Brian, that's confidence.
Yep, and they're in win-now mode, Allie. Thank you. Here's Irving. And Durant with the block.
You know, somehow Durant is still a bit overlooked as a defender and shot blocker.
And it's Irving missing. And so it's Durant who brings up the ball for the Phoenix Suns. They trail by 1. Tipped. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Gafford.
Brandon Williams.
Here's Durant. Durant powers through the contact to finish inside.
Durant has definitely been on one tonight, knocking down shots for himself at a high rate.
Pass to Gafford. Outside for Irving. Bull grabs the board. And it's Phoenix's ball. Here's Allen. O'Neal with it. Outside Bull. Back to O'Neal. The kick to Durant. Gafford with the block. Thompson in the post. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
Yeah, put your head down and go to work. That's what they need to do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
Durant draws the double. Pass to Allen. The kick to Durant. Over Thompson. Durant with another miss.
Well, he's got to be disappointed in the result there. I mean, the defender really didn't make any impact at all.
Thompson outside. And here is Irving. Pass to Gafford. Rejected by Bowles. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Suns. And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. Now here's Booker. Down low. Back to Bull. Inside to the paint. And the timeout called by Mike Budenholzer. He's going to talk it over with his guys.
Substitution for the Suns. Mason Plumlee.
And Mike Budenholzer decides to call a timeout. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Phoenix making a switch here. And so it's Phoenix with it. They trail by 1. Shot clock at 5. The Suns need to get off a shot. Phoenix no good that time either. And here's Dallas. They've only given up 6 here in this quarter. Offensive rebound. It's tipped. Tries to keep it alive. And it's out of bounds. Still Phoenix's ball. 1:44 left in the first half of this one. Right side Booker. Stolen by Gafford. Pass to Davis. Davis polishes off the break.
Anthony Davis understands the value of points in transition, getting out and finishing on the break.
And Gafford with the block. And he recovers it. 1:14 left in the half. Durant knocks it loose. Dallas leading by 3. Allen outside. Pass to Beal to end the drought. Kept alive. Now here's Booker. Another shot. Here's Durant. No luck on that one. Washington outside. Here's the break. Oh, KD flying in to cap off the break.
Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
Back to Davis. Pass to Gafford. Shot clock at 6. Again, the miss by Dallas. For 3, Allen. Oh, and the buzzer beater is good.
What an ending to the first half. A buzzer-beating 3 to take the lead.
And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. Suns ahead, leading by just 2. And time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow on 2K Sports. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Here's Booker. Outside Durant. And Gafford with the block. Here's Davis. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Davis has got 14 points for the game. Phoenix with the ball. Booker with it. And Booker gets double teamed. And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not careful there.
Tough one. In a game where every possession is valuable, turnovers can make the difference.
And here's Irving. 5 points in the game. Here's Gafford. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Second personal foul.
That one on O'Neal. These are his first free throws of the game. No good on that one.
Daniel Gafford taking 2 shots.
And the second free throw is good.
He does enough to give them the lead. Every point critical here with the game in the balance.
The Suns trailing. Stolen by Davis. And with a little over a minute gone by, the second half is underway. And it's going to be a 3-second call.
Yeah, a communication breakdown. 2 guys thinking in opposite directions. The pass winds up in the stands.
Man, I'm trying to get out the paint, man.
Now Booker. Outside O'Neal. 3-pointer. Yes!
Got a fucking small forward at center.
5 points in the game. Here in the second half, this game's still nip and tuck.
Just an insane amount of lead changes. The fans are getting their money's worth.
Here's Gafford. Ooh, lots of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws will follow that whistle. And this will be his third and fourth free throws of the game here.
And, you know, that's not the kind of percentage any player wants to see next to his name at the end of the season.
Good on the second one. Over a minute and a half now into this third quarter action. And Booker has got the ball here for Phoenix. They lead by 1. And it's blocked by Irving.
Excellent anticipation from Kyrie that time on the block.
Washington drives in. And he banks in the layup. And the Mavericks lead by 1.
Good passing to set that up. Teamwork on display.
Well, Clark, the first 9 years of his career, he played mostly power forward. But over the last 3, Anthony Davis playing a lot of center.
And I think his game has become more focused on staying in the paint, which is where he's dominant. He's added tons of strength over the years. He's using that to his advantage. He's always been one of the special players in the league, in my opinion. And he's still one of the top 15 guys in the league for sure.
O'Neal misses in close. Dallas leading by 4. Here's Washington. He's got 5. It's stolen. KD jams it straight down.
And Durant doesn't need to get up too high to throw it down. I think he could be dunking well into his 60s.
Gafford with the bucket. Gafford's got 6 points.
The floater can be a tricky shot, but that's the right choice.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. Well, Kevin Durant steadily climbing up the top 10 in the all-time scoring list. He said, I've been in the league for half of my life now. It's a blessing to be playing on this platform and doing what I love to do. I just want to continue to keep putting in good work and keep adding to what I already did.
One of the greats, Allie. Thank you. Suns trail by 4. Here's Allen. Gafford grabs the miss. And Dallas with possession. Since halftime, they've only allowed 5 points. Davis. A tough finish inside from Davis.
And I'll tell you what, AD is able to brush off those defenders with ease because of how strong he is. That's what they call weight room.
And the timeout called by Mike Budenholzer. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. You got to like what Anthony Davis has done in this game.
He's getting to the rack all game, and if they can't do a better job of keeping him out of the paint, they're in for a long night.
.152 left in the third quarter. 6 to shoot. Here's Durant. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. When you look at the career of Kevin Durant, he's had an amazing list of teammates, Grant.
Yeah, that's true, B.A. And it started with Westbrook and Harden. Then he had Steph, Clay, and Dre, Kyrie, and then Booker and Beal. That is quite the list.
Pass to Gafford. And it's a defensive 3-second violation. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Mavericks.
Phenomenal work on the defensive end so far. That stands out the most. They've made it their mission to block shots and make things hard for the opposition.
Tries a 3 off the inbound. Pure from 3-point range.
Some of the quickest hands in the NBA. Kyrie showing you that quick release there.
Beal from outside. It's rebounded by Dallas. And Dallas with possession. They're on a 17-7 run. And Bradley Beal is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul of the game. And the Mavericks with possession here. They lead by 8. Biggest lead of the game. To the middle. And Beal comes to help. And here's Thompson for 3. Kevin Durant with a rebound. And so it's Phoenix with it. Booker with it. And Davis picks him up defensively. Out to Beal. Outside Booker. Back to Beal. Just 5 on the clock. Nails it from beyond the arc.
3 points.
Down in the corner, Beal shoots with confidence. Just one more area he can score from consistently.
Pass to Durant. Davis with a rebound. Dallas leading by 5. 3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. A little mid-range shot is up. And that one drops. Irving's got 6 in the quarter.
Able to strike from mid-range and all over the court. The versatility of Kyrie's offensive game, top shelf.
And that's out of bounds. Last touch by Washington. And the timeout called by Mike Budenholzer. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. You got to like what Anthony Davis has done in this game.
They know they need to change things up and do it quickly. They cannot allow him to keep running wild.
Here's Beal. And that'll do it for the third quarter. The Mavericks on top, leading by 7. We'll get right back to the action when... The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. And Irving has got the ball here for the Dallas Mavericks. 7-point differential. And stolen by Bol. Now here's Beal. There's a screen by Bol. Allen on the wing. Pass to Bol. Clock at 6. Back to Allen. For 3. It's rebounded by Dallas. And up the court they come. The Mavericks on the break. Here's Christie. Back to Marshall. Off target. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Pass to Allen. From outside the arc. And Kyrie Irving clears the rebound. Dallas leading by 7. Here's Christie. Back to Irving. And the layup falls.
That is the signature of Irving. He is an incredible finisher near the basket.
And it's Phoenix's ball. Here's Beal. Left side Bol. To the paint. Slam dunk by Plumlee.
He may give up a little size, but has the bounce to hold his own.
Irving goes in. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. It goes on Mason Plumlee.
You know, on the drive, Irving probably anticipates the foul there or even expects it. He's too sharp to let it surprise you.
About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Boy, that defense smothered him in there. Love the intensity.
And here's Thompson for 3. The rebound by Allen. Suns trail by 9. And out of bounds. Dallas will have it.
You can tell the moment the pass left his hands, he knew he messed up.
Anthony Davis.
Here's Gafford. Oh, it's blocked by Bol. And that's out of bounds. Dallas will keep it. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth now. Thompson outside. Beyond the arc. Oh, and Clay makes that 3 look so easy.
Such a silky, smooth stroke from deep. Thompson, excellent accuracy.
Outside Bol. Durant with it. Allen on the wing. Outside Booker. Shot clock at 6. Outside Durant. Durant So effective inside.
Durant so good at finishing in tight. Excellent in the paint.
Here's Davis. And finished off by Davis.
It's clear that Davis loves to put on the show for the fans, and putting on the show is exactly what he's doing.
Bull up top. O'Neal on the wing. Fires the three. And out of bounds. Dallas will have it. The Mavericks lead by 12. To the inside. Offensive rebound, Mavericks. Here's Gafford. That shot, no good. And here's Durant. Allen outside. They double team Allen. Pass to Booker. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. A little over 3.5 minutes in the books now in this fourth quarter. Now Irving. Down low. Gafford in the post. Oh, it's blocked by Bull. And that's out of bounds. Last touch by Bull. Clock at 2. Dallas needs to get off a shot. And they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds. Now here's Durant. Here comes Durant. And Durant with the big finish.
You know what the result's going to be when Durant makes a move to the bucket like that. Just a matter of how hard is he going to throw it down.
Gafford with the ball. O'Neal covers. Gafford in the post. And they'll get another chance. And stolen by Bull. Out on his own on the break. Durant surveying the D. It's stolen by Washington. Inside. And the dunk by Gafford.
Well, a really excellent passer for his position. Davis more than capable of dropping dimes.
And here's Durant. He'll bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. Down by 12.
It's one thing to get out. Play, but when you're giving away possessions like this, it makes it even more tough.
A minute 15 left to play in the fourth. Pass to Gafford. It's hauled in by the Suns.
Well, with a comeback out of range, we can put a bow on this one. Good performance for the Mavericks.
In today's game, you need to shoot it well from 3. That was the difference maker.
Exactly. And the defense didn't rotate out quickly enough to disrupt their shooters. Their home crowd has energized them all game. Now they're closing it out.
And I think they can start that celebration right now. I mean, what a terrific team victory.
Outside Bull. Gafford grabs the miss. They've got time on their side here, Grant.
And if they're smart, they'll milk the clock a little.
Bull up top from behind the arc. And once again, off the mark by Phoenix. Outside Davis. And it's Davis again missing. And so So Dallas takes this one by a big margin. A clean win, and one where they clearly showed better energy.
Yes, so true. They put on a show here at home, and I really think they had that extra swagger and confidence, too.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Allie LaForce, Clark